Mandela. Hey, congratulations. Second season, SYFY's Reginald the Vampire.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Hey, not a problem. Thank you for speaking to us. And I have to hear it in your own words. What is the secret to success for this show, in your opinion?
Oh, that's a good question. First time I heard that today. I think what Reginald the Vampire, our series, does really well is the blending of different genres into one. I think it's not stuck in one lane, and we don't even use a blinker. We kind of just merge how we please. But between a comedy, drama, a horror, all of these different genres, we kind of take bits and pieces of each one and make our show from that. So I think that's something special we bring to the table.
I feel like season two is a whole lot different for Maurice than season one because I feel like Maurice has been taken into a different direction ever since I want to say now he has responsibilities as a deacon.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, we his whole world gets flipped on its head and kind of a spur of the moment decision. Um, but yeah, we see Maurice kind of struggle with going from an outsider, a lone wolf, going up against the man and the system to, for lack of a better word, becoming the man and kind of crafting what the new vampire council should look like. And so I think he has this internal struggle with um, kind of himself and what it means to be Maurice, because for so long, so many years, he's been an outsider. So I think Reginald does a great job of pulling that leadership out of him, and even some of our new characters we introduce, they bring some drama and they bring some ultimatums that kind of take precedent and really push us all to come together and fight to survive, which I think is great. High
Do you,
stakes.
do you see a lot more relationship changing with between Maurice and Reginald? Because I want to say, like in the first season, it was almost sort of like a master and apprentice, like a mentorship type of
Mm-hmm.
thing. And now I want to say it's almost like either like a partnership or now Maurice looks up to Reginald in certain aspects.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I think always from the beginning, season one, there was an admiration from Maurice to Reginald, and even enough to save him. In a way, he was my snack, and everything that makes Reginald human, I think Maurice missed, and so there's always been kind of looking up to those aspects. I feel, um, and I do think that now that we are in a position of power, and Reginald's the hand of the deacon. Um, we we definitely have to kind of craft that world we want, and I think Reginald's position in vampire society and you know the caste system of our of our whole world, he's kind of at a lower rung, and I feel like that kind of pushes him to then push me and be like, no, 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 remember, we still have stuff to do. So he definitely does motivate me in ways to kind of accept the leadership position given to me.
Now, tease us a little bit about this blood war because it's always funny because you always imagine vampires being these immortal beings and nothing could destroy them, and then all of a sudden, poof, something comes along and
Yeah,
gives a deadline.
yeah, a very finite deadline. Yeah, I think that's a very interesting dynamic to play with when you have a group of people who, for so many years, have been able to do whatever they want, and now there is some sort of holding them accountable. How do they react? And I think we kind of see vampires taking on this news in different ways. And I don't, like you said, I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but as the deacon, I definitely have to keep us all in check and make sure we're a united front and we survive.
Mandela, how do you play your character Maurice when he exhibits his powers, especially like the movement, the fast movements, and all this kind of stuff? Do you on production set, do you just move normally and you just do the editing process to speed it up, or you actually acted really acted out somehow?
You don't know, in my normal life, I have super speed. Nah, I don't know, man. I think they'll give away if they'll be mad at me if I give away the movie magic. But no, it's definitely some CGI stuff going on. I wish I was super fast and super strong, but on set in the day, we have a great crew and a lot of talented people who make all of the effects come to life, and it's awesome seeing it or being there, doing it, and then watching it back. Like, oh, that makes sense now. In the moment, it can feel a little silly, but at the end of the day, it works. So it's fun.
And tell us about how the chemistry has changed amongst your other cast members on this series since the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. So I find the camaraderie. We know each other now. We kind of our characters are familiar with each other, so that all bleeds into the actual filming and the scenes. And I think the chemistry is great. I think what's fun about being on this project is we're from all over the place. It's so diverse that it really feels like it could be like a summer camp or something, and you're just coming together with other people and they become your friends. And so when you do leave and you wrap, you're like, I'm gonna miss my friends, like a last day of school kind of vibe, sign my yearbook, and then when you get the call, we're going again, it's like, oh, I get to see my friends. So I think as we continue to go further and further into developing our universe, all those connections, all that chemistry is just gonna grow and flourish.
Well, it's excellent. And Mandela, one last thing, because every time I watch it, I just have this hunger for not blood, but slushies. So you must have been asked hundreds of times, what is your favorite slushie?
Man, um, I don't want to break any hearts with this, but unfortunately, we don't ever get to drink those slushies. It'll make your mouth like pink, and it's filled with like the squishy stuff they put in diapers or something. So we don't get to drink those, but I love a good like kind of like a pina colada esque, like a coconut pineapple. That's my speed. I like sour things too. A good refreshing like lime or lemon up my alley. Yeah.
Sounds great. Well, Mandela, thank you very much for speaking to us about Reginald the Vampire second season. And it's back. So we're all excited. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.